Welcome everybody to today's cast for the Alpha SC2 Team League. We are already like 120, 130 into the game, the first one it is. As the map it will be 16-bit and spawning in the top right hand corner representing EXEED, which is the first team of today's clan war. This is Gerald. And in the bottom left hand corner for the other team, which is the Hasu players, or Hasu players, I think Hasu players would be right in English, right? This is MindelVK, but I guess I'll just call him Mindel all the time. So yeah, we have a PvP, and it looks like the pretty much standard stuff going on. Or nope, it's not. It's just the one gateway for Gerald right there and the full wall off. So I guess we're going to see the Stargate as we see it pretty fast. We have two Stalkers on the other side for Mindel though. So yeah, let's see. I guess most of the time the problem is that there are enough Stalkers in time, so any Oracle is not really able to deal damage if you go Stargate in the PvP. But yeah, we're going to see. It also comes down to, does he just go in for the Oracle push with the worker stuff, or is he going for some separate attack with, I don't know, the Stalker that he's building? But yeah, he's sending it into the main base with a full wall off. He might not be able to harass with that one then. And yeah, we see the Phoenix first, followed up a double gateway now. And he seems to be planning to build a Nexus right there. Same thing going on the other side. Mindel also waiting for having the probe ready to put down the Nexus. Yes. Yep. 350, 80. Nexus. Yes, okay. So in the end, both players more or less doing the same thing. So let's see how that is going to work out. We have one Phoenix, two Phoenix there. Okay, second Phoenix coming in, but I think this is pretty good for Mindel, right? He has three Stalkers and there's two Phoenix and a Stalker and a Sentry incoming. This one is going to be unpowered soon, right? Wow, this looks pretty good for Mindel. That's the risk you take if you just go for just one gateway, right? That's pretty hard to take. And therefore, yeah, let's see how that is going to work out. We have two Phoenix still. Trying to repower everything. First Phoenix of Mindel is coming in now though. But I guess that's not going to be a problem as long as he has... Okay, that's the thing. 2 versus 2. Not a chance. Third one is being started. We have the gateway powered again for Gerald as well, and he has 2 additional ones right there. Shield battery helps him out. And yeah, this looks pretty much like we're going to see the game being stabilized. Okay, so it all comes down to Phoenix numbers sooner or later, and therefore, yeah, let's see how that is going to work out. With double gateways, double Stargates then, pretty soon for both players, it all comes... I mean, both are going to produce 2 at a time, I guess, mostly. If they have enough resources. Obviously, they're going for some more workers here and there. Gerald has a deficit of 2 there in terms of workers. In terms of units, yeah, also Mindel has the higher Phoenix count already, since he had the Stargate a little bit earlier than his opponent. The second one at least. So yeah, let's see how that is going to work out then. Mindel is trying to go for the Nexus. And also we see Gerald just being there with not the constant Phoenix production that he should have, right? What is he focusing on, to be honest? Simply doesn't he have the workers and the income? I doubt that, because he's not that far behind, but still. The Phoenix count is behind. He was mixing in one adept though. Phoenix are coming over now, so this might be a chance for Gerald actually. If he can catch the Phoenix of Mindel outside of his base without the reinforcements, maybe have some reinforcements coming in by himself, having the Stalker helping him defending this. And we might see some workers dying. At least one it was. So not that big of a deal, but yeah, at least it was a worker going down. Yeah, Nex has been thrown down for both players in the meantime. Mindel was going for it way earlier, so his one is finishing already. Oh, what was that? Phoenix upgrade for both players at kind of like the same time. Also, we have Mindel going for the air attack upgrades. Okay. Also, Mindel still leading in terms of the Phoenix number. But yeah, you see both players just idling inside of their bases. And this kind of gives the opportunity to Gerald that he just gets a higher count here and there, catches up in terms of workers, which is a pretty important thing, to be honest. And now we have all these Phoenix flying across the map, and this might actually be pretty harmful because you can't just yeah, but he's taken out 2 Phoenix. Can he get another one? Yes, he can. And this instantly makes Gerald the favorite in terms of Phoenix, or the leader in terms of Phoenix. On the other side, he lost some workers again. He's down by 7 now. So yeah, he really needs to constantly produce 3 workers. Otherwise, he won't have any chance at all. We have the 3rd Stargate now coming up for Gerald. Also, he's going for +1 as well, which is finished for Mindel already, as you can see. So yeah. At the moment, it's Mindel leading this game, but still there is a good chance for Gerald, since as long as there's no attack, where do you want to go for? And yeah, that's it. 3 Stargates each. It's like building Phoenix all over the place. Both players are doing that. Oh, Mothership core coming in. Mothership, not the core. Mothership for Mindel. Cannon right there. Yeah, I mean, if you have that many Phoenix, oh man, we're going up to 22 versus 24 Phoenix, man. That's such a big number. It's incredible. Fourth base started for Gerald now. Sorry, for Mindel, and Gerald is also, at least taking his probe outside of the base, so he wants to build the Nexus pretty fast, and he's doing so. Yeah, it seems like none of the players is actually trying to attack into the other one. It's just about, getting yourself set up the right way, preparing yourself for the fight. And trying to get the best position, and then at some point in the future we might see some sort of a battle then. Yeah, we have another Stargate actually in production for Gerald, so he will be up to 4 Stargates. And that is pretty hard to say, like 4 Stargates? What are you transitioning into? Phoenix into carriers? What's the plan, man? But yeah, still, if you just need it for reproducing the Phoenix, if you lose a fight, that's pretty... that's a pretty high number. And there we go. carriers coming for Mindel. We don't have a fleet beacon yet for Gerald, so 3 carriers being there on the map for Mindel is a pretty huge deal, I feel. Okay, let's take a look at Phoenix. Oh, we have... That can be pretty bad. But he catches one and has no problem with the invisible Phoenix right there underneath Mindel's mothership. So yeah, I think we're going to see the Robo... Oh no, we have an Oracle. That's even better. But yeah, as soon as the carriers are there and the first 3 are just arriving right there. And yeah, another Stargate is there for Mindel as well. Lots of stuff going on. The lead of Gerald actually is pretty small. So... yeah, don't know. Is he going to fly and try and kick the mothership core? Loses 1 Phoenix. You don't want to lose that one. In the PvP, every Phoenix counts, right? Carriers are on the way as well for Gerald now. But he's going to be behind in terms of the carrier number. Simply due to the fact that he started 1 cycle late. And 1 cycle right now is 4 carriers, since both players have 4 Stargates. We have both of them at the same tech. Both of them are going for +3 at the moment. Both of them are researching the interceptor upgrade for the carriers. So yeah, it will come down to position, right? And I can imagine one of the players actually actively going to the other side and trying to attack or fight above the opponent's base. Since we have cannons there in addition, we have shield batteries, and these are pretty big things if you just have them on your side and your opponent doesn't have such things. Like, if you don't take out the units instantly, like the mothership core, the mothership or a carrier, if they have some time and the shield batteries actually load the shields again, then yeah, what are you going to do? Oh, he didn't see the probe? Okay, he did. Now with the watchtower actually. Yeah, takes it out. Yeah, both players having another base. Gerald's base is just finishing now. Okay, there was a scouting Phoenix coming up. And yeah, we have a lot of cannons being built by Mindel all over the place. He's 7 workers ahead still. And we have the carriers incoming for Gerald. And Gerald? Yeah, he's not really producing that constantly like Mindel does. Both players at the moment going for the +1 armor for the air units. And yeah, this is about it. Mindel already sacrificing some workers. So yeah, you know what time it is. Okay, he uses them to scout, puts some pylons down. Wow, what's going on? Forces the lifts, so Gerald doesn't lose the pylon there. Wow, another pylon is actually here, and it's out of range. That can be pretty dangerous. Oh, let's take a look at that. Okay, this is just too many cannons. Probes are attacking the Nexus back there. Okay, and this might be a fight because... oh, the mothership goes down. That's pretty huge for Gerald, right? So he had some good time to attack into the opponent, and it looks like he has a better focus right there. Carrier's going down way more for Gerald, right? Oh, we have 1 carrier left for Mindel. But still, let's take a look at the army. It's 30 over 20 Phoenix. So yeah, it looks pretty good actually for Gerald, and he feels comfortable. He's even fighting above cannons and the shield batteries because he knows he has the better Phoenix count right there. And yeah, here we go. Carriers are dealing with the expansion, and the Phoenix are just idling on top of the Stargates now to take out everything that is spawning. So it doesn't really matter if you have 6 Stargates, if everything coming out of there will go down instantly. And this game, I feel, yeah, is is decided by the higher Phoenix count and yeah, the better focus in the fight that made the mothership of Mindel go down faster. And therefore, there was some sort of time where there was no detection for Mindel, where he couldn't attack the units of Gerald. And there you go, the GG has been called by Mindel. And Gerald takes the first game right here for EXEED Esports. Welcome to Catalyst as the second game in this clan war right here in the top left hand corner for EXEED Esports. Krystianer. And right there in the bottom right, it is for the Hasu players, EXEED as the red Terran. So yeah, we have a PvT or a TVP, depending on which side you're watching from. And it looks like barracks expansion a little bit blocked right there by Krystianer with the probe. But yeah, he just placed it. I'm not 100% sure if it's matching, but as a Terran, it doesn't really matter because you can just lift it in like the matter of a second and everything's fine because you can re-land again. Okay, on the other side, the Nexus is down, more than halfway done. Cybercore is just finishing, so let's see what's the follow-up here. Stargate it is. And then, I guess we have the time to just follow this little Reaper. Going across the map, trying to get in where he can't on the left hand side, because there's Cybercore blocking the jumping point. And yeah, Adept is there, so he needs to go away. Because we all know the almighty Adept would be winning against him. And then, yeah, he got a problem. Okay, second Adept will be there though. Oh, the workers. No shield battery in the mineral line yet. But yeah, he's not really going for the worker kills, it seems. Adept gets one hit off. Oracle is on the way, as you can see. On the other side we have Marines being produced. Oh, but he's dodging the shade pretty nicely here. And he might actually get a worker now. Will he? Oh boy, yes, he got one at least. It's going down on the other side. We have the Adept with the 0 kills. Okay, the Oracle was turned on and the Reaper is down now. So yeah, it's a Reaper for a worker. I guess one worker is okay if you decide to go to the other side with your second Adept. Oracle flying around now, but yeah, there's just 3 Marines in the main mineral in the main base. So that is actually bad. Okay, he kills 4 Marines, that's something at least. And then we have Adepts coming in here. And this looks pretty rough for EXEED already, right? Okay, if you just manually take back one Adept at a time and not micro all of them, Krystianer could have actually gotten a Marine more, I guess, and saved his one Adept. Like, yeah. Micro. Okay, the Oracle is there, we have the other Oracle still being there as well. But yeah, the number of Marines is getting as high as it needs to be, and therefore, yeah, let's see what 2 Oracles can do. Turning around, it seems like. Also, EXEED goes for the +1 upgrade instantly. Stim is about to finish. Also, Concussive Shell is started. We have some Stalkers there, some more coming in. Third base is about to finish already for Krystianer. And we have some more barracks coming up for EXEED. Oh boy! What was that? He just sacrificed both of them despite the fact that he actually had... What is he doing now? He's playing kinda sloppy right there. I mean, he had the Revelation on top of the Marines. And he knew where they were standing. And he was rallying his Oracles there no matter what. That was it looked really weird, to be honest. I don't know what that was. But yeah, going back to the base of Krystianer, we have him with a 14 work elite. Now it's 12 still, but yeah, the army supply looks better for Exe, so he really needs to warp in constantly. But I guess we're going to see the first model soon. Do we though? Only stalkers against this? Oh, this wouldn't be good, I feel. He needs to pull the workers then. Okay, one marine for free at least. Some more stalkers are there. Blink is about to finish then. And with Blink finishing, this turns around again because stalkers, yeah, may have not the biggest of... Oh, that's actually... Why are you going back? Okay, good blink back. Oh, but he blinks all of them back with the second time. Okay, so let's take a look. Blinking back. I mean, he's not single blinking them, he's just blinking all of the stalkers back. So he's not really going for the big potential blinks right there. And he might, yeah, he will lose his third base. His workers are still there. But this doesn't really look good. All these marauders, they're such a big mess. Like, marauders are so strong. But as long as he's stimming, there is a chance that this is not going to be enough. Because, but he's just running back. Krystianer is just running back and he's just not single blinking them. He's just blinking all of the stalkers back. And I feel like if he would have had more micro in the stalker fights, he could have had a chance. But right now it looks pretty good for Exe to take the game right there. He unpowers both gateways and the robo again. So with the marauders right there, I think there's no chance. What do we have? Like 3 gateways in the main base? And it's more stalkers coming in, and stalkers are really not good against marauders, we all know about that. And he actually attacked the pylon there. But can he hold? I mean, the stalkers go down, all these workers coming in, but this is nothing you want to see. Like 40 over 5 army supply. As a Protoss player, that's a mess. And also Exe just coming in with more reinforcements. You see them all walking over the map. 25 workers just gotten killed, and yeah, he can just gather his forces now. As soon as there are some more marauders, it doesn't really matter anymore that there's blink, because if the concussive shells hit, stalkers are not going anywhere. And yeah, he rebuilds the third, but for what? I guess this game is over already, right? Okay, we have the Zealots coming in, which is a good choice there, but yeah, GG being called by Krystianer. And Exe with this pretty nice Marine Marauder push takes game number 2 and equals out this Clan War score. We're here with map 3 in this Clan War. And yeah, we're about 1:30 in now. Redshift is the map, top left hand corner. We all know him for EXEED Esports, Reynor. And in the bottom left, there he is, the Red Terran. I don't know him, but let's see what he can do right here. This is, for the Hasu players, CadoEverto. I guess I'll just call him Cado, because yeah, it's shorter and I can pronounce that a little bit better than CadoEverto in every fight. Oh, will he actually build a bunker? No, not against Zerg, right? Nope, he's just running back home. Can you see Cado going for the Overlord? Will he be able to get it? No high ground vision, so nope, he won't. Okay, the SCV might get back home in time, but we have Reynor going for pretty fast roaches actually. As you see, it was pull first into expansion and roach prawn, so yeah, pretty aggressive build I feel. But we have a bunker down for Cado already. That's also pretty hard defense. Or a pretty defensive play, let's say. Because yeah, I guess we all feel Reynor is the favorite in this matchup. So yeah. that's about it, right? If you're the player that is not favored in the matchup, then most likely you're going to play more defensive, and as a Terran player, having the chance to throw down a bunker is a pretty effective way to do so. So yeah, let's just try and do that and see what's happening with them, because we have Reynor coming in now. We have Ravagers joining the battle. The Biles are raining down, we have more Ravagers being morphed. Roaches are just coming over. Oh, you don't want to step in range there? Oh boy. Oh, he actually takes out 4 workers already? With the Biles? Oh man, that's not good. That shouldn't be the case right there. Okay, can he take down the bunker now? With the repairs? Being broken? Yes, there we go. We have 2 pretty weakened Ravagers though, but still 6 workers being taken out already. That's hard to do, but with Cyclones coming up, I think Cyclones will just force these Ravagers. Oh, will they? The number is just too high. It looks pretty good for Reynor to just take the game here. And he actually biles the Cyclone that is there. That's pretty good for Reynor here. And yeah, let's take a look at this, because we have workers going down now. Reynor actually leading in workers, but still, yeah, he's going to take out more and more. And yeah, he's trying to micro as best as possible. Will he just bile down something? Okay, okay, he was biling. I think I would have favored to put the biles next to your own Ravagers. So either they can move because the workers have to go away, or yeah, the workers go down, which would have made him leading even more. But I think with Reynor taking the 3rd base already, taking out the base of his opponent, taking down, what was it, like 20 workers? Wow, that's a big, huge first push already. And yeah, I think Reynor now can lean back a bit, go on with unit production, and then just go for a second push as soon as he feels like, okay, I got like 100 supply, I should be ahead by an okay margin right now, so I'm going to push out again. Or he might just max out, but I think that would be a pretty long period of time for Cado to rebuild stuff. But yeah, as you see, Cado going for Cloak and the Banshee. Also third command center being started, so yeah, he's trying to. And for Reynor, it's just Roaches for now. Roach speed is started, and yeah, he's starting to make his way over. 2 Hellions are coming in from the right hand side to the 3rd base. He might actually take out some workers, but yeah, the Reynor is not even turning around. He's just splitting the workers as good as possible, so not that many go down, and 2 it is for now. And yeah, 1 Queen and the Roach were able to defend there. And now we have all these Roaches coming across the map. We're at 68 over 18 army supply. So it's 50 supply of a lead. So let's see. Oh boy, 1-shot Cyclone there. Okay, we have a Banshee, but a Banshee, yeah, it's not going to do that much, right? Because, yeah, it's just 1 unit and we have a lot of Roaches right there. And he's just not caring at all. He's just marching through, trying to take out as many workers as possible. And he might actually be able to take out all of them. Because, yeah, you see all these Roaches. GG being called right there by CadoEverto. And Reynor takes this game, yeah, with a pretty well working first push, and then with the follow-up push he wins the game. 2-1 for EXEED now. Welcome back to map 4 right here. Bottom right hand corner, there he is with the match point for EXEED Esports, TheTossEater. But yeah, according to his name, he might be pretty sad because we have another Zerg spawning in the top left hand corner. He wants to equal out the series right there. This is for the Hasu players. Quaker. And yeah, looks like we had the expansion a little bit earlier for TossEater. But yeah, not that big of a difference till now, right? Because yeah, we have more workers for Quaker since he started later. It's just a trade here and there, and you see TossEater? He's trying to eat Zerg then, right? He just had like 12 Zerglings in production. There's some more. Zergling speed is about to finish. He's going to hide the Zerglings in the back so his opponent doesn't see the Zerglings starting to make their way across the map. What's going on right there? Quaker is just going for 6, 8 Zerglings. He's going for 8 Zerglings now, defensively. Bending Nest also coming up. Looks pretty weird to me. And yeah, let's see if that's actually going to be the case there. Zergling speed is not finished. The Queen is throwing, forcing the Overlord to go away though. And yeah, he has no vision of what's going on. But he has a hell lot of Zerglings. A hell lot. I mean, that's the number of Zerglings you usually don't build for a defensive move, right? So let's see how that is going to work. 2 Queens are there as well. And TossEater is actually going in. Yeah, he's actually trying to overwhelm his opponent. The Queens are going down, both of them. We have the Banelings about to pop. So with 2 Queens being taken out, I think... Let's take a look at the lost tab. Yeah, Quaker lost fewer Zerglings, but I think the trade overall was better for TossEater, right? Since he lost 2 Queens. I mean, Quaker lost 2 Queens. That's pretty much. But I think TossEater on the other side needs to go back to droning, which he's doing already a little bit, because he simply can't go up the ramp against Banes. It's impossible. Okay, he wants to counterattack? Wow. He really wants to counterattack into this? He must feel really confident to do so, right? The Banes are going to the mineral line straight. A worker count is not really favoring anyone. But TossEater has less workers now. Loses 8 workers with this one. And he has less units. He's going to lose his expansion. He has no units left. And it seems like Quaker has done it. I feel Quaker, is going to win. There's the GG by TossEater, so game 4 goes to the Hasu players, which means we're going to the Acematch next. And welcome back, guys, to the Acematch of today's Alpha SC2 Team League Clan War between EXEED Esport and the Hasu players. We're in game 5, and so here's the chance for the Hasu players to make sure they are in the top 4 of the ranking, or if they can drop out again in case of Nyan actually taking their game. So let's just start right here. We're on Asset Plant as the playground for this kind of deciding match, not only for the clan war we have, but for the situation in general. Top left hand corner, there's the player for the Hasu players. He's the chosen one right here, MindelVK. And he was playing a pretty good game against Gerald. He lost that one, but people trust him, I guess. And he did a good job there as well. He was leading a long time against Gerald, so let's just wait what he can put up against the player that is spawning in the bottom right for EXEED Esport, which is the blue Zerg right here, Mr. Reynor. And he was going for pool into hatchery. And we have some Zerglings on the way, but it seems like no big push coming up for the Hasu player. Kind of unusual pylon placement right there, but I guess we're going to see the Stargate anyways, right? Yeah. There we go, Stargate being placed by Mindel. And then I guess it's Oracle into 1 Phoenix or the other way around. into a second Phoenix. And then let's see what Reynor can do against it. Well, Reynor is already going for Bending Nest. Okay. Maybe he's expecting some sort of all-in here. With maybe a depth. No clue, but yeah, Bending Nest would kind of suggest or would lead to that, I feel. Okay, he's checking for the third with the probe. He's not producing anything from the Stargate. He's not proxying anything anywhere else. Okay, now he's starting the Oracle. There's another Adept being produced. Oh, we have some Banes right there for you. Okay. Oh, so he's actually trying to get in by just busting the Adept in the choke point. Let's see how that is going to work out. There we go. The Bane is going to get through, and here we go. All these Zerglings are able to connect to at least one Adept. And yeah, there's no way to close the gap right here. He might be trying to actually close the gap. Now we have the shield battery up, but more workers coming in. And now he just needs to run from the Oracle. Just run from it. And then, yeah, until the energy is away. Yeah, energy is out. And he's just killing so many workers. And there's still no pylon being placed to have no more Zerglings coming into the base. So this is so hard for Mindel to take. Still, he had the worker lead until the Bane just exploded. 23 workers already down. He's down to 16. We have some more Zerglings coming to the base though, and still nothing to block the choke point. And it looks pretty good for Reynor with this pretty fast Zergling push right here to take the game, because with no workers left, what are you going to do? Oracles are good, man, but if you need them to defend, what's it worth? And there's the GG by MindelVK. Reynor takes the ace match, and therefore EXEED Esports takes this clan war with a 3-2 victory.